Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about makeup, which I know a lot, like this isn't necessarily a makeup channel, but this is a commentary channel, and I talk about what I want to talk about. So I'm going to talk about makeup, and specifically makeup brands that have been canceled in the past, but we'll basically analyzing if like they should be forgiven or uncanceled. Now, before I do this video, I just want to preface this by saying this is my personal opinion and this is how I am going to personally buy or not buy, how I am going to personally shop. Everyone has their own opinions, and if you don't want to uncancel these brands, or if you want to cancel these brands or whatever, I don't care. That is your opinion. I'm just kind of giving mine and my perspective. And you know, we can all like just vote with your dollar. However you feel, that's how you should buy. But how I personally feel is what I'm going to tell you in this video. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Go ahead and comment down below other brands that you think should be uncanceled or canceled or whatever. Just kind of talk about makeup brands. And please do subscribe to my channel. I am very close to 800 subscribers and I would love to get to that milestone. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the video. So the first brand, Jacqueline Cosmetics. Everyone knows about Lipstick Gate, but if you don't know, for some odd reason, I am going to tell you. Basically, Jacqueline Hill, who is a YouTuber on YouTube, obviously, no, she's a YouTuber on Twitter. Anyways, she's a YouTuber who launched her own makeup line after like 8,000 years of claiming that she's working on a makeup brand. She finally released it in like May, and she had hairy glass plastic shard ridden lipstick, which I don't know how that happened. She's still lying about it to this day, acting as if, you know, people use furry gloves in labs, whatever. Anyways, Jacqueline Hill is a liar. She's been known to lie about other makeup launches that she's had that have failed miserably, and this was no exception. This was just the worst one, and it was actually a brand that she actually owns. And then she came out with highlighters and whoop-de-doo-whooped. Honestly, here's how I feel about Jacqueline Cosmetics. I will never in my life support Jacqueline Hill ever again. I bought one of the Vault palettes just because Smoky Glow said that she liked it, and I tried it and I do like that palette, but I am never going to support Jacqueline Hill in anything that she does. I think that she is a liar, and I do not respect people who lie to their consumers, who lie to the people that have gotten them this far in life. If it weren't for her subscribers and if it weren't for her stans, she would be nowhere in life, and what she did was she gave them hairy lipstick. At that point, I have zero respect for her. I don't think that her brand is trustworthy because she is willing to lie and cut corners and give people hairy lipstick and not call it contaminated, even though that's what it is, and have low morals just so that she can save money. And that is just disgusting. That means that she will risk your safety so that she can make a quick buck. And I am so glad that I never, ever even thought of really buying those lipsticks. I knew that something bad was going to happen with those lipsticks before it even came out. And then literally one of the worst makeup controversies, scandals that we've ever seen happened. So yeah, I have no respect for her. I will never support her brand. If you do, good luck. I don't know, maybe you need to sign a health waiver or something. I don't know. Hope you don't catch any diseases, because you might if you use one of her lipsticks. Next, we're going to talk about Kat Von D, and specifically the makeup brand that she's not a part of anymore. So Kat Von D had a makeup brand called Kat Von D Beauty, and a lot of people liked it for a while. She had some really big products, and then she said that she's not vaccinating her kids. A lot of people were mad about that, but nobody was mad about the fact that she's like racist and anti-Semite. She's married to a Satanist. Nobody cared about that, but I did. You know, that's the reason why I didn't support her. I think that anti-vaxxing thing was less of an issue for me, even though I will vaccinate my kids, so don't even go there with me in the comments. But it was more so like, you literally hate black people and you worship Satan. I can't. And you hate Jewish people. Like, at that point, I have no respect for you. But Kat Von D is not a part of Kat Von D Beauty anymore. A lot of people boycotted her brand. A lot of people were not supporting the brand whatsoever. The brand was tanking. I mean, her products were always on sale, and it was just flopping hard. And so the brand is now KVD Vegan Beauty, I guess that's what it's called. And they're I guess just going on without Kat Von D's name attached to it, which is, I mean, I don't know how they're going to do that, but in my personal opinion, I've never actually been interested in the makeup to begin with, because it has like this satanistic like thing to it, and I am saved, so that's not gonna happen. I don't like when people like brand stuff where it's like really satany. Like, no thanks, I'm good. I am saved, so that's not gonna happen. But I think that if you were to enjoy the makeup, I think this is now the time to start buying from that brand again, just because she's not involved in it, and she is the only reason why the brand was tanking. Literally, she's the only reason. So I think it was smart on both of the company's part and on her part to just leave, because she was probably losing money, the company was probably losing money. It just made no sense for that relationship to keep going. I don't know what she's gonna do. Maybe, I don't know, worship Satan, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what she's gonna do. Maybe keep doing tattoos. But the brand seems to maybe be on the uprise. We'll see. Just like without her, which is good for them, I guess. Next, we have Tarte. Now, Tarte, the reason why I stopped supporting Tarte, I never actually bought anything from them, but after this, I was like, I'm never going to buy from them. It was when I first started getting into makeup, and they released the Shape Tape foundation, and it was garbage. That shade range was absolutely horrific. And I remember watching Jackie Aina's video. I think that's how I first learned about Jackie Aina and started watching her, was because of the video that she made dragging Tarte. It was the most disrespectful shade range, and they just like didn't care. Like, they didn't care that they were losing a bunch of customers, and then they like rebranded and made it like a tape shape or some dumb foundation, and they made a whole bunch of shades, but then they said something dumb with the marketing. It was just a lot of dumb. In my personal opinion, I mean, that was years ago now, and I'm not opposed anymore to buying from Tarte, just because I feel like they did learn their lesson. However, their makeup is still like not good. Like, their makeup is still like not interesting. I would like to see Tarte rebrand and make their makeup more interesting. It seems like Tarte is just making boring makeup. Like, makeup that I feel like Claire's makeup, even though it has like E. coli and stuff or whatever it has, I feel like even that makeup is more interesting. Like, I would buy Claire's makeup before I would buy Tarte makeup, like without like the diseases. But you know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Like, Tarte makeup is so boring. Like, there's nothing interesting about it. And the way that the makeup industry is so huge, why would you buy a boring Tarte palette for the same amount of money that you would like buy a beautiful Anastasia palette that has like, more basic eyeshadows, but at least has an amazing formula? So I don't understand like why Tarte is so boring. They just need to rebrand, in my personal opinion. Like, they do a lot of gimmicks, and the gimmicks don't work because they're like still boring. So even though Tarte isn't like necessarily canceled for me, I still don't want to buy any of their makeup because it's simply boring. Next, we have Beauty Blender, and this is another brand that had a trash shade range for the foundations they came out with. And then they had the absolute nerve to try and like defend the shade range that they came out with. Like, they just couldn't say, you know what, we messed up, and like try to fix it as soon as possible. No, they like doubled down on how bad it was. And I was like, okay, I'm never going to buy a beauty blender, and I've never bought a beauty blender in my life. I only have like e.l.f. sponges and sponges I get from like TJ Maxx and stuff, and like those packages. Honestly, I haven't tried a beauty blender, but I don't feel like they work any differently. So I would suggest just buying something cheaper, because $20 for a sponge is ridiculous when you can get it for $6. But anyways, now I just feel like Beauty Blender, they've done some things with marketing that were really messed up. Like, they were like trashing Real Techniques, or they were like trashing another brand's beauty blender, even though you literally upcharge yours for an extremely high price for literally no reason, because it works probably the exact same way that the other sponge does. So I don't know why they were like attacking that brand, but I still don't support Beauty Blender. I don't know when I will, but I just feel like they don't care about any demographic that has darker skin tones, and they have shown that they're really shady too, because they have a lot of attitude with clapping back at people for like calling them out for not having a good shade range, and then clapping back at another brand for doing what brands do. It's like they have to have a monopoly on beauty blenders or on sponges, and like, no, you can't have a monopoly, because first of all, that's illegal, and second of all, that's just not how capitalism works. And if you don't like capitalism, I don't know what to tell you, because that's literally how their brand survives, is off of capitalism. So if you are going to play the capitalism game, then you got to play by the capitalism rules. Someone's going to copy you. That's just how it works. And quite frankly, maybe you should make your beauty blenders cheaper so you wouldn't have that much competition. But that's just my personal opinion. So yeah, beauty blender, clowns. They're clowns. That's it. I'm done. Next up, Hooda Beauty. Now, Hooda Beauty is another brand where the owner was really just in a lot of controversy. Now, Hooda Beauty hurts for me because of the simple fact that their makeup is so beautiful to me. Like, I am so in love with their eyeshadows. Like, I think their eyeshadows are so pretty. I always swatch them in Sephora and I'm like, wow, this is beautiful. Expensive, but beautiful. Like, honestly, if I could think of a brand that I would make, it would probably be like a mix between Anastasia Beverly Hills and like Hooda Beauty, and maybe like another brand, but I'm like forgetting what other brand I would do. But it's just, I love the aesthetics behind Hooda Beauty. I love how they came out with those eyeshadows that are like the nude eyeshadows, but it was for different skin tones. I thought that was so innovative and unique and beautiful. I thought it was awesome. They have a great shade range for foundations, concealers, and everything. So it seems like that's great. But then you remember, oh, didn't Hooda literally say that like acne is ugly and like made this woman ugly and was just like bashing acne? Which is disgusting. I think that bashing people for things like acne, just bashing people's looks, is absolutely insane for a makeup. You literally own a makeup brand and you're losing so many customers who, a lot of people use makeup to cover up their acne and to feel more confident. And that is what you say about people with acne. Like, you said that she was ugly. So like, it's hard because I know that it was a long time ago, so maybe she changed, but it just seems like she's a mean girl. Like, that's what I feel like, that she's a mean girl, and maybe now she's learning how to hide it better. But this one hurts because like her makeup is beautiful, but then again, it doesn't hurt because like it's expensive too. So I don't know. I've always been kind of on the fence with Hooda Beauty just because like the aesthetics and makeup wise, I have no issue. I think that they brand really well. But as far as the person owning it, I don't know. And I don't like supporting people who are bad people, in my opinion. So this one, I'm still on the fence about. And the last brand, which is the brand that hurts the most for me because I actually have supported this brand a lot in the past. I'm literally wearing their concealer right now. But it's Juvias Place, which is a Black-owned brand, and it is an inexpensive, really beautiful brand. I have like 5 of their eyeshadow palettes. Oh, that is so bad to say, but I have 5 of their eyeshadow palettes and I absolutely love them. I think that their color stories are beautiful. Their packaging is really beautiful, even though I think that their packaging could be a little more refined, but it's still really beautiful. And I love supporting Black-owned brands. So I was really excited to support this brand. And, seeing like the African images on the packaging and just celebrating African cultures and just celebrating everything Black is wonderful to me, because I think that feeds empowerment and it just makes you feel proud to be Black, and I love that. And their eyeshadows are amazing. I love their eyeshadows, and their foundation is really good, and I love their concealer. I'm wearing it right now. However, them supporting Jeffree Star while also bashing Jackie Aina is clownery. it's clownery. So they've had a beef with Jackie Aina and Alyssa Ashley, which is like they're like the two biggest black beauty YouTubers. So like that already kind of rubs me the wrong way, especially because they're so pro-black and they want to support black-owned brands. And then them supporting Jeffree Star, I don't know, that's just rubbed me the wrong way. And I haven't actually bought a Juvias Place item since. I still use their products and everything, but I'm just so on the fence still because that whole controversy with Jackie and them getting called out and just deleting comments from supporters and everything like that, it rubbed me the wrong way. So I'm not sure, because I really do want to support a black-owned brand and I do love their makeup, but things like that where it's kind of anti-blackness, it defeats the purpose of supporting a black-owned brand if they're kind of anti-black, in my personal opinion. So this one I'm also sort of still on the fence about. Anyways, that is it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really just wanted to make this video because I thought it was a really interesting topic to like go back in time and look at past scandals and past controversies with brands and then figure out like, well, how do we feel about them now? Or at least how do I feel about them now? I mean, you have your own personal opinion, Drew. You have your own personal, convictions about whatever. So this is just kind of how I see it and how I feel. I'm going to also do this video with like different groups of like people, so like influencers, celebrities, things like that, just because I think this is a really cool topic. I watched a Smoky Glow video where she kind of touched on this topic and it just kind of sparked an idea in me, and so I thought might as well just make a video about this topic. So I hope you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and comment down below what you think of these brands, other brands that you've canceled, that you maybe have forgiven or still cancel, anything like that. And please do subscribe to my channel, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.